Hey everyone, so I just wanted to get on and I just wanted to do a really quick comparison. I wanted to show you a little bit about what makes whole life tea different from all the other teas out on the market that you can currently buy. Hang on, I got these out and I want to show you. Hang on a second. Okay, so this is a typical box of tea that you can buy in any grocery store. I'm going to be kind and not show you the logo on this one, but it is a tea brand that most people, when they try a tea, typically this is the one that they'll go for. And I'm going to bring this up close here, and I'm bringing a lot of natural light to this because I want you to see. Do you see how absolutely powdered all of those ingredients are? I mean, they're just these tiny, minuscule little things, you know, and you get... This came out of one sachet. It's about a teaspoon-ish. It's about a teaspoon. Okay, so this one is a slightly higher quality brand of tea. And you can see the difference already. First of all, you can see the sachet. This is a good quality sachet. This is called a pyramid shape. And that allows the tea to freely float within the water and really get saturated in there. So this is actually a good quality sachet. But then I want you to take a look at the quality of the ingredients. Again, I'm going to get really close in here. You see this? How tiny these are? How dried out? Okay, this is, again, you get it's about a teaspoon in one of these little sachets. But you see how powdered it can get. You've got these tiny little broken particles. They're extremely fragile. You can see right here, you see how I'm just barely touching them. You see how they're flaking off here, and you're getting this powdered effect. That is indicative, and it's the same thing over here with these guys, okay? That indicates that the product is extremely dry. Why does it get dry? I'll explain that in a second. Hang on. So we're going to compare that. Oops, sorry, just dropped my charger here. Anyway, we're going to compare that to whole life tea. Now keep in mind, all of these are fruit-based, fruit-flavored teas, okay? And this one, this other one even has some of the same ingredients. It has hibiscus. It has apple in it, okay? So I want you to compare you like this little apple shaving. I don't even see that? That's supposedly an apple piece. How much flavor are you gonna get out of that? Versus that, okay? There's your apple piece. All right. There are you can see the actual full hibiscus leaf there. Okay, you can pick up these ingredients, you can separate them out. They are all completely whole, okay? You've got the rose hips here. You can pick them out and you can see the whole pieces, right? Okay, versus you've got, this one supposedly has rose hips in it as well as hibiscus, you know. These dry, powdered little pieces. This one's even worse. This one's just sad, honestly. Okay. Okay, so why is it so important to get the whole ingredient? What's the difference? You know, it all ends up going in the same water. Well, the first two teas that you saw were baked at a very high temperature. Now, why does this matter? Well, hibiscus is a flower. It's actually pretty delicate. And if it's not dried out in a very controlled manner, and if it's not done correctly, you can actually bake out any kind of nutritional benefit, any kind of health benefit, and you're just left with a dead plant. Okay? Something that isn't going to benefit you. And unfortunately, you know, a lot of these products, they rely solely on their flavorings, their added flavorings, in order to sell their products. Now, I have nothing against adding flavorings to tea. I do that with mine. I make sure that all of my teas all my flavorings are completely natural. They're essentially extracts from whatever flavor I'm going for. They're natural extracts. But when you bake, I mean, these are big name, multi-billion-dollar companies that are putting out these products, which means they have to really pump out and push out a mass-produced product at a high rate, and turning on the heat, it just makes it so that you can push through more product faster. Doesn't matter if it damages the nutritional value, doesn't matter if it damages any other kind of benefit. That's not what they're after. They're after just pushing it out, getting there, and oh yeah, we have hibiscus in there. We have rose hips in there. Yeah, rose hips are great if they're prepared properly. If they're dried out properly, yeah, they're great. But these guys aren't doing that. So the difference between their products and mine, my products go through a slow bake, a low temp slow bake, dehydrating process as the teas dry out, and each individual ingredient, it takes different temperatures, it's a different process, and each manufacturer does it. Some are baked out in the sun, some use, especially like with my green teas, a lot of them do that. A lot of the other ones, they do go through a dehydrator, like with the fruits, you can't really leave those out in the sun. But everyone has its own temperature, every ingredient has its own process to go through. And my teas do that process correctly to maintain the proper and whole nutrition of each ingredient. So when I say, hey, you know what, I've included echinacea in this, echinacea has immune boosting properties, you can bet that the echinacea that is in my tea actually can deliver what I say it's going to deliver, versus having the absolute crap baked out of it and have it basically be nothing more than a pile of powdered dirt. So yeah, that's the difference, and that is just a bit of a side-by-side comparison to what you're going to find out there. And this is the best part. I kind of like to save the best for last. This generic box, I'm going to show you. Right up there. You see that? Okay. I'll see if I can go ahead and, sorry. But I don't know if the words translate, but the net weight on that is 1.4 ounces. Do you know how much that box costs at 1.4 ounces? $5. Almost $6 now, actually, with inflation. I'll show you up here. You see that? 3 ounces. Okay. That 3 ounces, it retails for $16. Okay, that's retail. Now there are ways you can bring that price down to as little as $12 for a bag plus shipping. Which means that not only are my teas a higher quality, they're cheaper than what you can get at Walmart per ounce. So, and that's not on sale, okay? That's if you sign up for a membership and you get your normal average discount, those discounts stack on top of our normal sales, which means that you can get these really high quality products for not a lot of money. Why did I do that? Because, well, I believe that good quality products shouldn't cost your firstborn child in order to obtain. Because I believe in the mission of empowering people in their health and in their finances. And I'm putting my money where my mouth is and where my beliefs are. So it is inexpensive. It's amazing. Not only do they taste amazing, but they are good for you. And you can literally take it to the bank. I hope you guys found this as informative and as fun as I had in sharing it. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Drop a comment below, or you can DM me, or get a hold of the host or hostess that is hosting this Facebook party. And I will talk to you guys later.